Good morning, everybody. This is Jamie from Enlightened State of Mind, and it's time for our next tarot reading. I chose to use this deck, Angel Wisdom by Radleigh Valentine. As you notice, I like to switch up decks just so that we can keep getting fresh perspectives and new insights. This deck is a little different from the other decks just simply because of the fact that the minor arcana are actually just known by the elements instead of the suits. So it's a really pretty interesting deck. Bright colors, beautiful deck. I really do like it. I even love the back of the cards. Look at this. The back of the cards even show all of the major arcana cards. Isn't that beautiful? I've already shuffled the cards and picked the ones that we're going to use for this week. And it's really interesting because here they are right here. And I'm already seeing things in in these cards that I just randomly drew. Look at some of the synchronicity that's happening here. First of all the cards this week is from the minor arcana. Now, keep in mind, the major arcana is all about hard life lessons, things that you just need to accomplish, what could even be in your soul contract. The minor arcana is just everyday living task. And we've got all cards from the minor arcana. So it's time, everybody, like I've always said, chop wood, carry water. It's time just to get down to the basic chores of our everyday life. And what I also love in our cards this week is that we also have double numbers. Like, for instance, we have double fours here. We have double tens. Now, whenever you have double numbers in tarot, it actually, we also have double sixes. Oh, that's so amazing. So we have lots of doubles in our cards this time. Whenever you have double numbers in tarot, it means that your spirit guides are really talking to you. So this week, your spirit guide is really trying to get your attention. Your spirit guides have messages for you. So pay attention. Don't second guess any signs or moments of intuition that you have. That is your spirit guides reaching out to you this week. So let's get started, everybody. Here's our card for today, Thursday, April 24th. And we have the King of Cups. Now, as we said, I'm still used to saying cups, but as we said, this deck uses the elements. So as you can tell, this is the King of Water. So when we take a look at this card, it's really pretty interesting for us because, as you can see, you can read the description underneath, but let's also just talk about the fact that the King of Cups, or water, is all about the idea of feeling very strong, feeling very much like you have your feet on the ground, you feel very stable, very planted, you are just very much getting in control of your life and your situations. Now, the King of Cups, because it's water, remember water is always about emotion. So you are feeling your emotions, but you're not allowing yourself to get swept away with them. You're not allowing yourself to get overwhelmed by the things you're feeling. It's more or less the idea that you are recognizing your emotions, you're thinking them through, and you're releasing and letting them go. I love the little fish that's jumping out here. I don't know why, I just think he's adorable. But so again, we just have this idea of being connected with our emotions and letting them just flow, let them be alive, but not let them get overwhelming for us. On our Friday, this is so wonderful. Our Friday is the Ten of Cups. Remember, or water, water. Remember that cups of water are not only about emotions, but always representing love and relationships. So on Friday, you're going to feel so connected to the people around you. This is the happy home life card. This is the happy family card. So you're going to feel very connected to the people that you love. There's going to be a lot of trust, a lot of understanding, a lot of connection. that's going to happen for you on Friday. What I love about this is because of the fact that you're really gaining control of your emotions, seeing things from a different perspective today, that's going to bring you harmony tomorrow. So let's move on to Saturday. And so Saturday, this is April 26th. And we have the number 6. 6, keep in mind, is all about the idea of being prepared, preparation. This is swords or air. And that's all about changes, challenges that you're facing. This is such a lovely card because this is the idea that you just want to move away from any situations that are not just challenging, because you know your problems and challenges follow you anywhere. But it's the idea that you want to give yourself a break. You just want to take a moment to get away from all of the challenges and hardships you may have been facing. It's almost like this card is telling you that on Saturday, take a breather. If there is a fair going on somewhere, or if there's an event you've been interested in, don't find excuses not to go. Give yourself a break from everyday life. Look for a way to lift your spirits. Start maneuvering yourself into more peaceful waters. And look at the people around you. So it's not just for yourself that you're finding some joy, but it's also for the people around you. Sunday, the 27th. And again, we have another swords or air card. So it looks like your weekend is going to be one of challenges and changes. And the best way to combat that is to find something that makes you happy. Give yourself a break from your challenges on Saturday. But on Sunday, be ready to move on. It's funny because the Ten of Swords card is not only the card of feeling defeated, but it is also very much the card of resurrection. Being able to pick yourself back up off the ground and move forward. I love the depiction of this card because a lot of times in tarot, when you get the Ten of Swords card, it always shows the part of someone being defeated. This card is amazing. It's letting you know on Sunday, yes, hard times, challenges, but you're just ready to move forward and ready to move on. You're opening the door, a brand new chapter in your life. 10 also means that, a new chapter in your life. So let's look at Monday. This is the 28th. Look at this. We have the 4 of Wands or the 4 of Fire. Now, 4 means stability. So this idea of moving on is just going to bring you into a more stable place. And this is the card of celebration. Remember that Wands or Fire is all about passion. It's all about following your heart. It's all about feeling inspired. So on Monday, you're going to be ready to celebrate the changes and the challenges that you have overcome. You're in a state of grace. And you're in a state of gratitude. On Tuesday, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles is the earth. So this card is letting you know, earth, I should say, is about grounding, stability. So when we look at this card, you are feeling very much like you are handling your resources well. You may have been very extreme in the way you've been handling money lately. But on this Tuesday, you're going to find some relief. You're going to be able to work with your money more efficiently. Start making better decisions. And being more charitable towards other people, because you feel very comfortable with where your money is right now. Wednesday, look at this. I love the way that these two cards are working in tandem from your Tuesday to your Wednesday. Because remember what we just said about Tuesday about being charitable or being more charitable? Look at your Wednesday. Again, another Pentacles. Now remember too, Pentacles is all about not only the earth being grounded, but it's very much about blessings and abundance coming into your life. Pentacles is all about finances, career. So when we take a look at Wednesday, April 30th, last day of the month, we're actually seeing the idea of giving and receiving, opening yourself up to your blessings, and then allowing yourself to use those blessings to aid and help others, to understand where we are in our life, where we are financially, and what we have that we can give back in gratitude to other people around us. So I love our cards for this week. And it's funny, I don't always use like angel cards and things like that when I do readings, because I'm always afraid they're going to get a little gimmicky, or they may be too positive and we aren't hearing about some of the challenges that are coming up. But I just feel so good about the coming week. And these cards are really reflecting it. It's going to be a time of self-awareness. And that's not being selfish. It just means being aware of your own goals, your own desires, your own emotions, and being able to handle them in a very rational and wise manner. Even though we have some challenges coming up next week, we're going to feel really good. We're going to feel safe. We're going to feel protected. We're going to find ourselves in such a good space that we're giving out to other people. And I think that's so important, everybody, to do what makes you happy. And I know that sometimes people think that's selfish, but I know for myself that when I am in a space of happiness, of joy, of gratitude, I treat other people so much better. I'm so much kinder to the people around me when I am in a good space. And I think that's what your cards are telling you. If you want that happy home life, if you want those moments of celebration, if you want those moments of peace away from any tortured emotions that you have, do not hesitate to take yourself into peaceful waters. Do not hesitate to find a better way for yourself, just so you can be much more charitable and kinder to the people around you. That's not selfish. So everybody, thank you for listening to this video or watching this video. I guess you could just listen to it as well too. Thank you so much, everybody. And do listen to Enlightened State of Mind. We're going to have a new episode up very, very soon. So please be watching for that or listening for that. Okay, whatever. But thank you, everybody. We do appreciate you listening to our tarot readings. Please like our page, Enlightened State of Mind, on Facebook. You all go out and just have an absolute beautiful week. It's in the cards for you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.